Have you ever wondered why your cat insists on sleeping next to you every night? Most people assume it's simply because your bed is warm and comfortable. But warmth alone doesn't explain why they repeatedly choose you over every other soft place in the house. Because when a cat sleeps beside you, it's revealing something far deeper about how it sees you. Cats don't take sleep lightly. For them, sleep is the moment when their guard drops the most. That means where they choose to rest isn't random or casual. It's a decision guided by instinct, safety, and trust. When your cat walks through the house and settles beside you instead of somewhere hidden, it's sending a message most owners never realize they're receiving. One of the biggest misunderstandings is the idea that cats sleep with people simply because they're warm. It's an easy assumption. Humans are basically large heaters under blankets after all, but cats are incredibly skilled at finding warmth without us. Sunny windows, folded laundry, heated electronics, soft furniture. If heat was the real goal, they could find it almost anywhere in the house. So when your cat walks past all those options and climbs into bed beside you, something else is guiding that choice. In the wild, sleep is when animals are most vulnerable. A sleeping cat can't react quickly to danger. That's why their instincts tell them to hide in protected spaces when they rest. Choosing to sleep next to a human means they've decided that being close to you feels safer than sleeping alone. And that level of comfort isn't something cats give lightly. Another layer of this behavior has to do with scent. Cats live in a world defined by smell. Their sense of scent helps them understand territory, identify family members, and recognize safe environments. When your cat rubs against you before settling down, it's not just a sign of affection. It's part of a chemical communication system built into their biology. Cats have scent glands around their cheeks, forehead, and tail. When they press against you, those glands release tiny scent markers that humans can't detect, but your cat can. Over time, these scent exchanges blend your smell with theirs. In the wild, cats that belong to the same group share a similar scent profile. It's how they recognize who belongs. When your cat sleeps pressed against you night after night, it's reinforcing that shared identity. Your scent and their scent become intertwined in a way that signals familiarity and belonging. If you're enjoying learning about the hidden meanings behind your cat's behavior, consider liking the video and subscribing. It helps more cat owners discover the subtle ways their pets communicate. Another interesting detail is where your cat chooses to position itself while sleeping near you. Some cats settle near their owner's feet, others curl up beside their head, some wedge themselves against a person's back or side. At first glance it might seem random, but there's often instinct behind the placement. Cats still carry the instincts of small predators. Even though house cats live comfortable indoor lives, their brains still operate on ancient survival wiring. In natural cat groups, members often rest near one another while maintaining awareness of the environment. That shared positioning allows them to detect movement or threats more quickly. When your cat settles near the edge of the bed or faces the doorway while sleeping, it may simply be following those old instincts. Staying near you while maintaining awareness of the room gives them both comfort and a sense of security. The way your cat's body relaxes while sleeping near you also tells an interesting story. Some cats curl into a tight ball, paws tucked in, tail wrapped around their body. That position protects vital organs and keeps the body compact. It's a posture that balances rest with readiness. But when a cat stretches out completely, exposing its belly or limbs, the message changes. That kind of relaxed posture leaves the most sensitive areas of the body unprotected. Animals rarely do that unless they feel completely safe in their environment. If your cat regularly stretches out beside you without tension or hesitation, it's a powerful signal of trust. In that moment, your presence has become part of the safe environment that allows them to relax fully. Another fascinating reason cats sleep beside their owners has to do with routine. Cats are highly observant animals. Over time, they learn the patterns of the people they live with. When you wake up, leave the house, prepare meals, or settle in for the night, your cat notices those rhythms. Eventually, many cats adjust their own behavior to align with those patterns. Although cats are naturally most active at dawn and dusk, domestic cats often adapt their schedules to match the humans around them. That means staying awake longer during the evening or resting more deeply during the night. Researchers studying domestic cats have observed that cats living closely with humans often adjust their sleep cycles to better match the daily routines of their owners. Over time, your schedule becomes part of their internal rhythm. And then there's something even more subtle happening during those quiet nighttime hours. Cats are extremely sensitive to changes in human behavior. They notice small shifts in posture, movement, breathing, and mood. Long before humans consciously recognize their own stress, cats can often detect the physical signs. When you've had a difficult day, your breathing patterns change, your movements become slightly different, even your scent can shift as your body releases stress hormones. Cats pick up on these signals more easily than we realize. Sleeping beside you gives them a close vantage point to monitor those subtle changes. Night after night, they learn what your normal state feels like, and when something feels different, they notice. This sensitivity is why some cats become unusually affectionate when their owners are sick, anxious, or upset. It's not coincidence, it's awareness. But there's one more detail that many cat owners overlook completely. What happens if a cat who always slept beside you suddenly stops? Cats are creatures of habit. When they form a routine, they usually repeat it consistently. So when a pattern like sleeping beside you suddenly changes, it's worth paying attention. Sometimes the reason is physical. Cats that feel pain or discomfort often withdraw and look for quieter places to rest. It's an instinct designed to avoid appearing vulnerable. Other times the change is environmental. A new pet, a new person in the home, or even a shift in furniture placement can alter how safe a space feels to a cat. And occasionally the reason is emotional. Cats remember experiences. If something frightening or stressful happened in the bedroom, they may temporarily avoid that space. None of this means something is automatically wrong, but it does mean your cat is communicating something through its behavior. Because when a cat repeatedly chooses to sleep beside you, it's never a meaningless habit. It's a quiet signal of safety, a sign of familiarity, a small but powerful expression of trust. And once you recognize that message, that simple nightly routine starts to look a lot more meaningful than it did before.